Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before beginning this YouTube video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, a suggestion, a question, or if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. Let me move this around a little bit. Pardon me. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on Threads, and on X, you can type in at Back on Basics. Before we move into the topic of today, I want to also thank that 511 subscribers to Back on Basics 9985. I appreciate all of you. 511 of you that have subscribed. I also appreciate all of you that have viewed these videos, given thumbs up. The ones that have actually put comments. You know, I was under the impression that I was answering everyone, that I was responding to everyone until today. For some reason, I guess all of the comments came to me all at once, and some of them even took from like 10 months ago when I was just first starting my channel at Back on Basics 9985. So one, I apologize because I thought I was answering everybody's questions, but two, again, right? So this goes hand in hand with the topic for today. The topic for today is accepting failure, because you're not going to be winning 100% of the times. Let's be honest. You're going to strive to do so, right? You're going to strive to, balance your mind, body, emotional, and spiritual balance. You're going to strive to put into work every day, right? Putting into work. You're going to strive to connect with your support system so that way they can give you their perspective on what's going on. And maybe they can give you, a different way to get to your goals, to get to your success, to get to life balance, right? And so, but not everything is going to be a victory. And let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, even when right now, when I'm apologizing because I haven't responded to you, when in my mind I responded to every single comment that was made, as soon as I saw that, I accepted it. I said, that's something that I should have known or should have figured out, that there were other posts or comments that were happening, but for some reason they were not coming through. So again, I apologize, and I answered every single comment that you posted, even months ago. I went back and I looked, and so again, right? Embrace failure, because not every single time you're going to be winning or succeeding or completing a task or completing something else. There will be times when you're not going to be able to do anything, and there will be times where you'll be able to do something, but not enough to get to your goals, to your victories, right? The main things that I do recommend you do are putting in the work every day, right? You put in the work every day with the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do, so that way you're focused, so that way you can see your goals. Make sure that you're doing everything in the here and now, in the present moment, because that way you don't get attached to the past and you don't get attached to the future. So in the here and now, that's where you can actually course correct. Why? I mean, the here and now is neutral. You make it what you want it to be, right? So if success is what it is, you put into work, you're being humble to everybody, you do, and then move forward. At the same time, if adversity comes, if failure is something that is looming, accept it and still put into work and still do the things that I've told you, because sometimes what we learn from failure is more important than what we learn from success. Success is great, don't get me wrong. Success is what we want to get to. Life balance is one of what we want to get to, but sometimes we're off. We are human beings, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, our first instinctive thought is often negative. And so we have to make sure that we process. We have to make sure that we use our support system. We have to make sure that we say to ourselves, what am I doing that needs to adapt, that needs to change a little bit? How can I course correct? So, and then bring in your support system so that way they can help you course correct from their perspective. Remember, right? I always say this. You can always accept or reject what's being offered to you as possible solutions. You know, it is what it is, because from their perspective, they're seeing something that can help you, right? But when you have your life experiences, you have perceptions, you have you know, your higher power, you have your goals, and you're trying to celebrate your goals so that you can have closure. Those are the things that a lot of the times when we're putting in the work, those are the things that drive us forward. Those are the things that we need to make sure that we're doing consistently. I'm not saying that every single one has to be done every day or every week, but consistently doing the things that we need to do so that we can move forward. So again, right? Embrace, accept failure. It's not the easiest thing to do. Believe me, I'm very stubborn sometimes, and I don't want to accept it, but I sit in it, and then I realize that that's what I need to do. I need to accept failure and then move on with a plan, with an adaptation, with a course correct, using my support system. And so there's so many different things that you can do to get ahead, to get to your goals, get to the success that you want to get to. And so again, right? But it's difficult when you can't get past when you fail. It's hard to get past when you're not accepting that you're not moving any further in the roadmap that you're currently on. Some of us take a lot longer to get through it, believe me. I'm including myself in that group, because sometimes it takes a lot for me to course correct. Sometimes I do it so quick that I'm amazed, and then I learn from it. So again, right, accept failure. Failure is another opportunity for you to look at what you're working towards or what you're focusing on, and learning how to succeed, looking for the positive within all of that negativity, looking for the success within the failure. And so again, right? So what do? You put in the work. You work on getting your mind, body, emotional, and spiritual balance. You get focused, you get your support system, you move forward, you work in the here and now, and then believe me, most often not, you will get to your success. Back up.